Happy Sunday everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today I'll be talking about monitoring spirits. So what do I mean by when I say monitoring spirits? I'm not talking about some boogeyman or something weird. I'm talking about simply just a certain type of persona or personality type that is very toxic to be around, and just tips and tricks on how to deal with them, how to spot them, and how to avoid them. Because in the long run, it'll save you a lot of just BS in life. Because ultimately, we want to avoid as much BS in life as possible, right? So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, it's important throughout this whole, process, whatever, to use your, gut instinct, right? We all have like a gut instinct. I'm sure you've heard of it before. It's just like your intuition, your spirit, right? You're around certain people and they just drain you of your energy. They're just keeping tabs on you. They're always on your business. They literally just drain you of your energy. You're giving way more than you're receiving, right? In any sort of relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a relationship, romantic relationship, any sort of relationship, business partnership, whatever, you generally want to be like 50-50, right? It's like, you balance each other out, you guys compliment each other, stuff like that, right? You give and you take sometimes, and sometimes it might be a little bit off, but generally speaking, around like the 50-50 range. However, when you have people who are monitoring spirits or whatever, it isn't, you can sense that something is off. So here's some perception checks. I have some notes here as well. So like I said before, always listen to your gut instinct and your intuition. Okay, like I said before, they're either keeping tabs on you. They're always just trying to. It's always, oh, what are you doing now? Oh, what's going on with this? Oh, what's going on with that? Okay, you know, always just trying to watch and see if, when you slip up, right? Let's say you failed on this, or they're like, oh, you failed on this. Oh, really, really? Huh? What about this? They're always trying to pick at and nitpick, especially, and it's almost to get a kick out of it. You can tell, just almost like take a step back and like analyze and just look at the body language to kind of respond to certain things, right? A genuine friend would be genuinely concerned. However, a monitoring spirit or also categorize them as energy vampires, they will instead kind of relish it. They'll be like, oh my God, oh, tell me more about your failure. Oh, tell me, like they get a kick out of it. And you can see this, okay? In any sort of relationship, I would say I implore anyone watching this, if you made it this far, thank you. Is like, sometimes if you feel something, the vibes are off, whatever, right? If you feel something is off, with your gut instinct, your intuition, just like take a step back mentally, right? Let's say you're hanging out with a person, you're talking to them, whatever on the phone, you're FaceTiming them. Take a step back and like just observe how they respond to whatever it may be. Maybe you have bad news to share, maybe you have good news to share. Just see how they respond. How they respond. Does it come off as really genuine or authentic, or is there like a tinge of something off about it? If there's something off about it, I would say distance yourself. Okay, distance yourself. If not, cut off the relationship completely. Okay, no one deserves to be in a sort of, I would say, being held hostage pretty much in a relationship like that, where you have someone who's like keeping tabs, blah 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 on you, is secretly a hater. They laugh in your face and pretend to be your friend, right? These monitoring spirits, but they secretly kind of either envy you, have jealousy or animosity against you, or just hate your guts, kind of deal. Want to just see you destroyed and finished. So they just play in your face and they act fake and stuff like that, but secretly, there's something going on. Okay, this, I guess, if you made it this far, thank you again. This really speaks to me because this year for me personally, in 2024, I've had to cut off a couple, I would say, of friends, right, who have observed this type of behavior, because I've had friends like this in the past, right, throughout my journeys and stuff, who have exhibited this type of behavior, and I promise you, it never ends well. It never ends well. It always ends with them trying to humiliate me on like a big stage, or trying to do some fuck shit, and it just never ends well. So I'm so glad that I have cultivated discernment, and I implore anyone watching this, just like trust your gut instinct, right? That's also called discernment, right? So you can see these things coming from a mile away. I saw these things coming from a mile away. I saw how they were moving, how they're behaving. I'm someone, I have W's and I have L's, W's and L's, right? I mean, it's been a really trying season for me. Anyone who knows me, anyone who's my friend watching this, can definitely tell you, right? And it's like I observe how they kind of respond to it. My true friend and stuff. I've always been there, has been supporting me, been in my corner. I love them to death for that. but these, I would say, shaky warriors, these what you call monitoring spirits, these energy vampires and stuff, they kind of relish it, but it's weird, it's weird vibes. So anyways, hopefully you guys took some advice or some tidbits from this. But like I said before, this is probably one of my biggest lessons that I've been so gung ho about this 2024, and I'll be so gung ho about it moving forward. And I implore anyone watching this to take this really, very seriously. Watch the company you keep, because some people can play in your face, they can pretend like they're your friends or whatever, but they're secretly haters. They secretly want to see you done, whatever, right? They secretly want to see you down, and they love it. They love it when you're going through it. They love it when you're struggling and stuff, because then they feel a little bit, whatever. And some people are just weird. Some people move weird. So keep an eye out for Selena, okay? And as always, everyone, have a blessed day.